there were lights in the sky that they still can't explain. And they call these transients. Sometimes they were there, sometimes they weren't. Take a look at this right here. So this is the night sky.
For weeks, people worldwide have been tracking a mysterious object moving through space, a glowing visitor from beyond our solar system. At first, it seemed normal, just another cosmic traveler. But then, one night, everything changed. A lone stargazer in northern Chile saw something his high-tech equipment could not explain. A flicker, a pulse, or something far stranger. Is this just a cosmic glitch? Or is there more behind this interstellar visitor than we realize? What happens next will make you question everything you thought you knew about the universe. Are you ready to uncover the mystery? The night, the sky, changed forever.
Basically, these are pictures of our night sky and all the stars night after night before humans ever sent anything into space. This is
In the early hours of September 19th, at precisely 2 a.m. UTC, something on his monitor stopped him in his tracks. Surrounding the main green streak of 3I/ATLAS, 9 smaller lights appeared, faint yet unmistakably moving in perfect sync with the main object. In the images, they resembled tiny glowing sparks orbiting a lantern. He quickly shared the images on astronomy forums, but initially most experts shrugged them off as random interference or cosmic particles. That all changed within the next 2 days. Observatories across the globe, including the James Webb Space Telescope, Hubble, Chile's Very Large Telescope, and Hawaii's KEK Observatory, all confirmed the same phenomenon. These are instruments built to detect the faintest galaxies billions of light years away. They simply do not produce false signals. Experts later noted that the synchronized movement of the smaller lights ruled out several natural causes, such as debris trails or dust plumes. Their behavior resembled controlled navigation rather than chaotic drift, something rarely, if ever, seen in known cometary activity. This triggered a surge of late-night telescope sessions as professionals tried to catch any anomaly in real time. What's fascinating is how precisely these objects moved. Every single one followed the same path, traveling at identical speed and glowing with the same eerie green hue as 3I/ATLAS, proof they originated from beyond our solar system. Until now, scientists had seen only one interstellar traveler. Suddenly, there were 10. And this wasn't just a visual illusion, it was backed by real data and peer-reviewed observations. Some researchers compared the event to the 2017 appearance of Oumuamua, another interstellar object that left scientists divided over whether it was a rock or something else. But while Oumuamua simply passed through and faded, 3I/ATLAS's synchronized companions made it clear. This was a coordinated phenomenon, not a solitary anomaly. Astronomers began calling it the precession, a name now used in professional circles and observatories around the world.
Astronomers were excited to discover the interstellar object last year. It was named Oumuamua.
Unnatural power, hidden in the stars. Spectral analysis uncovered even more astonishing details. Each of the 9 carried a similar metallic composition, including nickel, cobalt, and high-temperature alloys, and shared the same carbon monoxide-driven luminescence as 3I/ATLAS. Yet there was one remarkable difference. Each object was about 1/10 the size of 3I/ATLAS, but appeared to harbor a nuclear core nearly twice as powerful. This discovery stunned both professional and amateur astronomers. The lone visitor from deep space was no longer alone, and the cosmic puzzle unfolding in our solar system had just become far more mysterious. The numbers alone left scientists stunned. 3I/ATLAS had already been baffling researchers with its massive energy output, estimated at around 10 gigawatts based on its thermal signature and glowing tail. But the 9 new companions each seemed to be radiating twice that, around 20 gigawatts. To put that in perspective, producing that much energy in such a small object is almost impossible. Even the largest power plants on Earth, weighing thousands of tons, produce only a fraction of that. These cosmic bodies were no bigger than a city block, yet each one shone with enough energy to power entire nations. The idea that something so small could generate such enormous power is not just remarkable, it challenges everything we know about physics. Astrophysicists at Caltech and MIT tried to model the scenario on their most advanced supercomputers, and they kept hitting the same problem. The calculations wouldn't work. No matter how they adjusted the numbers, temperature, pressure, density, or plasma behavior, the equations simply didn't make sense. There's no way to fit the required energy source or containment system into something that size without materials or technologies far beyond what we currently have. Some researchers speculated about exotic hybrid reactions, antimatter, or even dark matter interactions, but everyone agreed this wasn't ordinary science. Further observations revealed faint electromagnetic pulses surrounding the group, signals that repeated at consistent intervals but didn't match any known radio interference pattern. Some astronomers considered the pulses an internal stabilization mechanism, while others wondered if they were the byproduct of a propulsion system not yet understood. Adding to the mystery, NASA's Deep Space Network recorded subtle fluctuations in signal intensity every time the objects aligned with Earth's magnetic field. These fluctuations weren't random. They formed repeating sequences, as though modulated intentionally. The sequences briefly matched known mathematical constants like the Fibonacci ratio and pi, sparking heated debates in online astrophysics forums about whether this could signify coded transmission or natural harmonics. Meanwhile, independent researchers began reanalyzing older sky survey archives, and something astonishing emerged. Tiny blips resembling similar clusters had appeared and vanished near Jupiter's orbit as early as 1998. The signals were faint, easily dismissed as sensor noise at the time. But with modern software, those same data points revealed identical spectral fingerprints to 3I/ATLAS. If accurate, it means this phenomenon may have been recurring for decades, quietly passing through our solar system unnoticed. Some experts even began to question if 3I/ATLAS could be more than a natural object. They suggested that if it were technological, a spacecraft of some kind, it might release smaller probes, move intentionally, or even emit artificial light instead of merely reflecting sunlight. Others, like physicist Michio Kaku, proposed a massive interstellar collision might have caused the smaller fragments. Yet even that theory failed to explain why each fragment carried so much energy and moved in flawless formation. Yet the most puzzling question wasn't how they worked, it was how they appeared. Major observatories around the world had been monitoring 3I/ATLAS for months, while spacecraft like NASA's Juno near Jupiter, the Parker Solar Probe close to the Sun, and the Bepi-Colombo mission on its way to Mercury were all gathering data. Amateur astronomers from around the globe were also tracking every movement. And still, no one had seen a single hint of these 9 objects until they suddenly appeared. According to a team at Harvard, the 9 companions emerged at exactly 2 a.m. UTC on September 19th, and the entire event occurred in less than 1 millisecond. In observational terms, they essentially blinked into existence. For comparison, a human eye blink lasts roughly 300 milliseconds, making this cosmic appearance nearly instantaneous. The appearance happened in the blink of an eye, or, more accurately, in far less than a blink. About 5/1000ths of a second passed, faster than any human eye could register, faster than a strobe light, and far too quick for any telescope or spacecraft to capture in real time. In other words, the event unfolded too fast for our instruments to record. That's what made this moment so unnerving. The world's best equipment, capable of seeing galaxies at the edge of the universe, missed the exact instant these objects appeared. For solid objects to manifest that quickly inside our solar system defies every natural model we have. It may seem impossible to us, but in deep space, events on such timescales are almost normal. Gamma-ray bursts can unleash more energy in a few milliseconds than all the stars in our galaxy combined. Cosmic rays streak through planetary orbits at nearly the speed of light, fast enough to travel from Earth to the Moon in just over a second. Even massive black holes can collide and merge in a fraction of a second, sending gravitational waves rippling across the cosmos before anyone can react. Faced with this mysterious event, some astronomers began exploring extraordinary possibilities. One suggestion was that 3I/ATLAS might be part of a larger interstellar craft, shedding smaller probes as it moves through the solar system. These probes, in this scenario, would appear only after entering our system, each carrying powerful energy cores denser and hotter than the main body, possibly designed to get close to planets while the larger object stays farther out. In this view, the probes could be mapping the solar system or performing unknown tasks, but no evidence confirmed such intentions. It remained speculation. NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory has reportedly begun reviewing older telescope data to check whether similar sudden appearances occurred with previous interstellar visitors, but went unnoticed due to limited resolution. The goal is to identify if 3I/ATLAS is unique, or part of a recurring phenomenon that's been silently repeating for centuries. Others offered more natural explanations. Some scientists proposed that 3I/ATLAS might be a comet-like object that collided with a larger interstellar rock. Traveling at incredible speeds, over 60 kilometers per second, the impact could have broken the object into fragments, all following the same trajectory and speed. In this scenario, the appearance of the 9 smaller companions would be the result of cosmic forces rather than intentional design. Whatever the truth, the sudden emergence of these objects added a new layer of mystery to 3I/ATLAS. The solar system had never witnessed anything like it, and astronomers were left racing to understand what had just unfolded. In this theory, the 9 smaller objects could be ultra-dense fragments of the main body, each carrying leftover energy from the original object's incredible motion. However, some scientists questioned this explanation. If the fragments were simply broken pieces, they shouldn't behave like miniature reactors and certainly not produce identical green tails or maintain synchronized energy levels. The universe sends a new message. Then came another surprise. A second interstellar object named Swan R2 began moving toward our solar system, and it was coming from the opposite direction. This one was far larger and brighter than 3I/ATLAS, estimated to be about 100 times more massive, with a glowing tail stretching wider than any comet seen in modern times. Astronomers predicted it would pass closest to the Sun around the same week as 3I/ATLAS, setting up what some have described as an interstellar traffic jam near the Sun this October. Some observers noted that both objects share similar orbital inclinations, suggesting they might originate from the same deep space region, possibly the Oort cloud of another star system. If confirmed, it would mark the first time 2 interstellar visitors have entered our solar system within the same time frame, challenging every existing model of celestial motion. Curiously, astronomers also noticed that Swan R2 emits a rhythmic pulse every 88 seconds, a perfect match to the cycle detected from the 9 objects accompanying 3I/ATLAS. The synchronization, according to physicist Michio Kaku, may indicate a shared origin or advanced mechanism maintaining communication across light years. He described it as cosmic choreography on an impossible scale, suggesting a level of structure unseen in natural phenomena. At the same time, AI-based telescopes like the Vera Rubin Observatory in Chile began detecting faint magnetic distortions between the 2 incoming objects, as if invisible currents of energy were linking them. The phenomenon didn't match solar winds or magnetic resonance effects. Some experts now speculate it could be a space-time wake, the kind of ripple that forms when something travels faster than local space can stabilize, hinting at a propulsion or field control system far beyond human understanding. What intrigued researchers even more was the pattern hidden in historical data. Records suggested that a similar object appeared in the same region of space roughly every 2,200 years. Ancient archives from different civilizations describe bright celestial visitors, from Chinese accounts of a heavenly dragon to Babylonian tablets referencing a star that split the sky, to medieval European records of a green comet with a long, waving tail. If the timing holds true, this could be that same cycle repeating once again. Could these mysterious travelers be part of a recurring cosmic event that's been witnessed since ancient times? While theories vary, official agencies such as NASA and the European Space Agency have remained calm and cautious. Their statements confirm ongoing observations, but emphasize that there's no evidence of danger to Earth. Still, behind the scenes, reports suggest that international space agencies and defense organizations are quietly reviewing safety protocols not because of confirmed threats, but to stay prepared for any unexpected outcomes. And yet, the public remains divided. Some see a potential breakthrough, the first verifiable sign that we're not alone. Others fear it's the calm before an unprecedented cosmic event. Social media has exploded with amateur footage, simulated renderings, and speculative models, while a new wave of citizen astronomers has joined efforts to track 3 I/ATLAS in real time. It's no longer just a story for scientists. It's a shared mystery uniting people across the globe, all staring up, waiting for answers. Privately, some astronomers have urged governments to increase global sky surveillance networks to ensure that smaller, fast-moving interstellar objects aren't missed. Several observatories have upgraded their automated detection algorithms in response to 3 I/ATLAS's unpredictable behavior. The universe may be full of surprises, but one thing is certain: the closer these cosmic visitors move toward the sun, the more questions they raise about what might be heading our way and why. Reports suggest that China's space program is redirecting resources from its Long March 9 heavy-lift rocket toward developing a high-speed interceptor. The European Space Agency is revisiting plans from a previously shelved asteroid deflection project. Even private space companies, including SpaceX and Blue Origin, have been approached about rapid launch platforms for reconnaissance probes. Despite growing public interest, official agencies have stayed cautious. NASA has declined to release raw data from the James Webb Space Telescope, citing verification requirements. ESA has offered no comment on planetary defense efforts. Even the White House issued only a brief statement. The situation is being monitored. This silence has fueled speculation. If the threat is serious, why isn't there more visible preparation? Some insiders suggest that quiet measures are already underway. Spacecraft are being retested, defense satellites are coming online, and radio telescopes have been put on heightened alert. At the international level, Harvard astronomer Lowe has formally petitioned the UN to hold an emergency session on interstellar object policy. He has proposed forming a global task force, suggesting coordinated readiness measures. His concern is that if these objects are probes, they may be analyzing Earth's signals and defense systems, and showing readiness could act as a deterrent. Under his recommendations, nuclear-capable nations, the United States, Russia, China, France, and India, would maintain coordinated alert status. Spacecraft from multiple countries could be adapted for rapid reconnaissance. Missions such as China's Tianwen-13, ESA's Hera, NASA's Dragonfly.
NASA is pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and expanding the limits of technology. Our next New Frontiers mission, Dragonfly, will explore Saturn's largest moon, Titan.
And Japan's Hayabusa Next could potentially be repurposed as high-speed scouts. But time is short. When previous interstellar objects passed by, humanity had little notice. With 3 I/ATLAS, There was slightly more warning, yet the sudden appearance of 9 additional bodies compresses the timeline dramatically. No existing system is prepared for objects radiating 20 gigawatts of energy traveling through the inner solar system. October approaches, and both 3I/ATLAS and Swan R2 will pass near the sun within days of each other. Ordinary people looking up at the pre-dawn sky may see green streaks blazing across the heavens. Awe and uncertainty will mix as humanity watches events unfold in real time. Will humanity finally listen? This isn't just another internet rumor or shaky UFO clip. This is real data captured by the most advanced telescopes and confirmed by leading scientists. Something extraordinary is unfolding right above us, and the more we learn, the stranger it becomes. The mystery has gripped both experts and ordinary skywatchers alike. Could Swan R2 actually cross paths with 3I/ATLAS? Will those 9 glowing companions break formation and head toward Earth or the Moon? Or will October simply end with 2 breathtaking cosmic displays, leaving humanity to wonder what really passed through our skies? Whatever happens next, these discoveries are pushing scientists to rethink what normal means in cosmic terms. Each new observation challenges long-held assumptions about space travel, energy, and the possibility that intelligent civilizations may already be exploring beyond their home systems, perhaps even ours. No one truly knows. What's clear is that the universe just reminded us how little we understand, and how much there still is to explore. This isn't a sci-fi fantasy. It's real, happening in real time, right above our heads. 2 visitors from the depths of interstellar space are moving closer, carrying energy and secrets that push the limits of everything we know about physics and life itself. In the coming weeks, we may witness a discovery that changes how we see our place in the cosmos, or another beautiful mystery that will keep scientists searching for decades. Either way, one thing is certain: the universe has reached out to us again. The real question is, will we finally listen or look away? So what do you think? A message, a mystery, or just another wonder written across the stars? Share your thoughts below, because this story is only just beginning.